Good evening, everyone. It's almost become the expectation that every time someone speaks about entrepreneurship, they're happy stories. Stories of success and triumph. Great stories where people just, suddenly become overnight successes. And it's great. It's a fantastic story to tell. In startup land, money grows on trees. Everything is great. It's always shining. It's, you become overnight successes. There are no challenges. It's very straightforward. You're living the good life in startup land.
Well, that's not how this speech is going to play. Because in this speech, we're going to show you how really entrepreneurship is like.
And, Cyclone, or Mohammed Anwar, is co-founder of Exa.io. They're a technology startup here in Bahrain. And he's been woo!
Take it easy, dude.
Okay, all right. Let's just skip that. All right, so the first step in this is just introducing your idea, right? You have a great idea. You have a brilliant idea. Your mom loves it. You tell it to your friends, and everybody just can't stop clapping. But guess what? Oh, that was your line. Okay. Your idea sucks. And I have a good idea every other day that I think can really change, the world over. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the hell I think, because the only difference between a hobby and a business is that you make money in a business.
And to make money, legally speaking, you have to go through boatloads of paperwork.
Yeah.
You have to get the commercial registration, you have to go through the MRA, Allahu Alam Jambaladiya, and it's just annoying. And there's always this missing paper, this missing document.
Yeah.
Okay, and whenever you get it, okay, it's just like having an image like this. The municipality will be empty, and this is actually 12 at noon. It's not like a break or anything.
Yep, we've all been there.
This is the reality of how horrible it is to have something this certain.
Yep. And there's no vending machine there either.
Yeah,
So.
no.
Alright, so you think, alright, I have a brilliant idea. Here's what I'm going to do. Instead of quitting my day job and working on my startup, I'll keep my day job and I'll work on my startup right after work. Great idea, right? Horrible idea! You're going to end up sucking at both and you'll probably end up getting fired. But, the other side is you're going to want to get your time back. You're going to end up working really hard and you don't know where your time went. The day just goes by and you haven't done anything. So, the bottom line is, you're not going to have time to multitask. You're not going to have time to do anything.
Because basically, the biggest time share is actually going to you basically learning experiences that you haven't seen before. Because basically, entrepreneurship is just jumping off the cliff, then building your parachute or your airplane or whatever.
I can tell you, building the airplane is the easy part. We're engineers.
Yeah, precisely. But the biggest hurdle is actually pitching the idea into normal humans, because it's really hard to explain, how should I say, unique or technical terms in, how should I say, to normal people.
And translating geek to English is very, very difficult.
Yeah, believe me, it's really hard. And it's not just pitching the idea, because you have to explain it and how should I say, convince them into actually using your business. And that's believe me, it's not that, how should I say, easy or straightforward. It's easier to build a rocket or something. And it's like, how should I say, it's really very emotional for me, because I use blood and tears to actually get myself there.
So now that you've come up with the idea, your job is not done. You need to hire a team because you won't be able to do everything yourself. And then you talk to your best friends because that's what friends are for, right? And they currently have day jobs. And you try to convince them to quit their day job and come work for you for peanuts.
Okay, not peanuts. $10 a month only.
Okay. All right. And that's also another pitch, right? It's not just pitching to to investors or your mom. It's also your friends as well.
And speaking of investors, you have to lure them in with equity. But believe me, investors, you're not human to them. You're just a vending machine that turns time into money. They just care about money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? They won't care about your idea, your passion, or anything. They just want the maximum return of investment on you as a machine.
Yep. Things are looking pretty dark right now. But let me tell you, it's not, well, every single bit of what we just said is true, but it's not as bad as it looks. Let me ask you, Cyclone, who's your boss?
Well, I am. Who's your boss?
I'm the boss. Who's your boss? No, you can laugh now.
No, but that's the reality, right?
That was supposed to be a funny laugh, but it didn't work out.
You're living your passion. You're doing whatever you love the most. So what's better than this? This is your dream, actually. We were talking about it a while ago.
Boss.
And this is what I'm going to do, actually, in 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to drive this 1,200 twin turbo Lamborghini around Europe or something, break some Nürburgring records, and...
The man knows his cars.
Yep.
The man knows his cars.
What will you be doing in 2 years?
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to be taking over the world.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, it might be very difficult, it might be tough times, but, honestly, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
Yeah, me neither. And believe me, this is the only way we can do our self-expanding technologies here in Bahrain. So, it's really hard.
Can't hear you. Nice.
It's a hard path. It's like insanely, how should I say, crazy, but that's the passion. That's the whole idea.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.